form of the Lord. You are all worshippers of nature. In fact, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, I have taken a lot from his Upadeshasala. Jagatayishadhi yukta sevanam ashtamurti bhrag deva pujanam. Now we'll have one more divine experience. Like in the ancient days, which was true, which is true, which will be true. We are going to have the upasana of the Panchabhutas. All Panchabhutas we are going to worship. In fact, in Taittiriya, that Supreme Brahman, Maya Saida Brahma, Akasha Sambhutaha, Akashat Vayuhu, Vayor Agnihi, Agner Abaha, Adhya Prithvi, Prithivya Oshadayaha, Oshadebhyo Annam, Annat Purushaha. It is that Supreme Brahman identifying with Maya is the Karana Prapancha. That itself became Tanmatras, first Akasha. That Akasha itself became Vayu, the air. That itself became the fire, the Agni. That it will become water, Jala. That itself became Prithvi. From the Prithvi, all that Aushadhya, all the plants, animals, and human kingdom. We are going to have all that is Brahman only. All that we are able to perceive through the senses, feel through the mind, think with the intellect, and what we cannot do, that also is Brahman, because there is nothing other than Supreme Brahman. We are going to have a step-by-step upasana. From grass, we are going to go to the setup. Okay, close your eyes. Don't open for maximum experience. Don't move your body also. Keep it really stable. Enjoy every minute of it. We are going to start our upasana of the Mother Earth. Mother Earth. Look at the Mother Earth. It has got 5 gunas. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. It is perceivable by my 5 senses. Shrotram, Tok, Chakshu, Rasana, Granam. I can see all they are available. Now, let us have a gratitude towards our Mother Earth. Look at that. Now, the whole plants, the food that we take is given by the Mother Earth. Look at that. The vegetables, the fruits, and all the trees, which is giving us oxygen. And it is balancing. Oxygen we are getting, food we are getting, pulses, rice, ragi, vegetables, fruits, all is given by her, the Mother Earth, food. And in fact, it is the food that is eaten by the father and the mother, becomes the sperm and the egg. It is that which is responsible for our own birth. And it is that which is growing, that earth and my grass body is same. Think. And what about that? Look at the love that she has. She is giving us, suppose you are in a building, you have got a lot of iron windows and aluminum windows, steel. Who has given you? The Mother Earth has given us so much of minerals, iron, gold, platinum, aluminum, copper, what not. She is giving us so much. Everything that you see in your house is that Mother Earth. See, either directly or indirectly. And a small child, when somebody comes to the house, and somebody gives a chocolate, we tell the child, hey, suppose the child snatches the chocolate and goes away. We say, hey, go and tell that uncle, go and tell auntie, thanks. Don't you do that? And if that is true, what about this Mother Earth? Think. All the food, all the things that we have, she is giving. And what are we? That is why we must be very, very careful. Even when you dig a small pit for planting a tree, you must ask her pardon. Oh, Mother, I am hurting you. Please excuse me. People do before plowing that. Do that. Now, should we not have gratitude? And we are abusing her. Look at that. What are we doing to our Mother Earth? Please tell her, oh Mother, please forgive me. Yes, I know. I am getting and forgetting. You are giving and forgiving. You are one. Thank you. As a symbol of gratitude, take a vow that you are going to preserve this earth and all the plants, the animals and humans which are out of that. Next settler than earth is water. Please do prostrations to the Mother Earth. Always. Every day, please do it. Now go to the water. Earth is the effect. Water is the cause. Water is settler. Subtlety, earth, water, fire, air, space. Subtler means more pervasive, number one. That is the cause, the other is effect. Subtler is the cause. Other is effect is grasser. And subtler has become the grass. Carefully. So the earth, the cause for earth is water. We are going to that step. But that is perceivable by only by four senses. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa. And it is available to my four senses only. And look at that water. How can we pray gratitude towards the water, my dear friends? Can you imagine your life without water? Your body is full of earth. And what about water? Minus water, you are gone. Our survival is because of water. Think. Inside me, there is a lot of water. And because of water, we are having the plants. Animals are surviving. All our food, etc., we are getting because of Apaha, the water. It can be from the well, or from your tap, or from the river, from the pond. It is that water which is nourishing. And that in modern things, you are getting electric power because of water. Agriculture yield is because of water. Think. Don't you think we should have, if you don't believe me, don't do it. Don't you think we need to have gratitude towards that Abba Devata? Please prostrate to her. Symbolically, we offer what is called as Argyam. Argyam is water. One sip, one spoonful of water into the ocean of water I am giving. At least what is important is the devotion, my dear friends. Have gratitude. Have gratitude. We are getting plenty of water. That Supreme Brahman is giving us. That also is his own. He alone is that. Let us talk, pray, and do our gratitude, our offering, our Kritagnyata to the Apa Devata. Amma, the least I would do is, I will not pollute you. Stop polluting water. Then we go to the next subtler one, earth, water, And the fire. Fire. Think. Our sun is a symbol of fire. That fire, Agni, is the cause for water and the earth. Carefully. Sun is the cause. Water and the earth are subsequent effects. Agni is subtler than water and the earth. Think. Look at the sun. He is giving us both light and heat. Can you imagine your body without heat? You will be dead. And is it not because of that supreme Agni, the sun, the water which was in the sea, it is evaporated. Think. And it goes up because of the heat variation. And with the help of wind, it moves, forms the clouds, and it condenses. And from there, in the form of rain, we are getting rivers, ponds, all that. Is it not because of the sun, the heat, Agni, that is the cause? Think. I will leave it to your imagination. Time is short for us to tell you what are the benefits. It is both giving light and heat. Daily at least do Argyam to the sun. You have to take only 1 spoon of water in your hand, chant Gayatri and say offering. What is after all? How did that water come to your hand? It is because of him. He has given that, and small spoon we are offering. Gratitude. Have gratitude towards the sun. Then we go to the next subtler one. We have done the upasana of the earth, the water, and the Agni. Now we'll go to the subtler one, Vayu. Think. It is the breath. Imagine inside you there is no breath. It is the surviving. It is that Vayu, prana, which is functioning as the other pranas, prana, pana, vyana, samana, udana. Entire things are happening because of that point. Think. And is it not giving us the oxygen free? Now you know how people are struggling for oxygen. He and Axius produced oxygen factories everywhere, every nooks and corners of the earth. And here is carrying it. Vayu. It is that which is responsible to move the clouds in the macro. Inside us, all I'm wanting you to understand in all these things, macro and micro effects of these elements, gross elements. Please offer your respects, gratitude, krutagnata. We are having krutagnata, ingratitude. Let us offer gratitude towards the world. Then we go to the subtler one. Subtler than Vayu is Akasha, the space. Subtler, more pervasive. Sky is most pervasive, that you know. It is that which is the cause for the other four. Akashat, Vayu, Vayor, Agni, Agner, Apaha, Adhya, Prithvi, Prithivya, Aushadaya, Aushadebhyot, Annam, Annat, Purusha. The root cause of all this is space. Space alone has become this. Space is the cause, everything is the effect. Carefully. Now, look at that space. Where is that space? It is in and through everything. You can't confine it in a small box. It is there if you inside, outside, everywhere. And different space? No. In the entire our solar system, there is only space. While Earth is moving around, but space remains. Space remains. Space is pervasive in all our other planets of our solar system. Hey, the entire solar system, different space, no, only one space. Like that, millions and trillions of solar system is there. Akhanda, Advayam. Ekam Akash. See. Everywhere we are going around, see everywhere, but there is only one space. That alone has become all that. It is all pervasive. It has got no shape, no form. One in India, America, Germany, in this earth, in the other solar system, in the millions and trillions of solar system. I want you to start visualizing. Your mind will automatically become broader. One space in the entire Brahmanda, the universe. See. It's called Akasha Upasana. Go on, see. One space, which is the cause for all. And that Akasha has alone become. Every effect has a cause. Effect is nothing but cause modified. From the effect, cause is removed, nothing remains. That space. And for that space also, there is a cause. That is Supreme Brahman. That is Supreme Brahman. Our mind has become. So see that power which is making all things. Akasha Upasana will make our mind very, very broad. It will lead us to the next step of that. Akasha Upasana. Continue to be doing that. We'll go to the next step.